Most people think squats are only a leg exercise, something you do on leg day and forget about until the next workout. But today I want to talk to you like a coach who really cares about how your body moves, feels, and ages. Because squatting is not just a workout, it is one of the most natural movements your body is designed to do every single day. When we look back at human history, before chairs, couches, and office desks existed, people naturally rested in a deep squat. They ate in this position, cooked, cleaned, talked to friends, and even worked from this posture. Children still do it effortlessly because their bodies have not yet learned stiffness, and their joints are still free. Adults in many traditional cultures still squat with ease, not because they train for it, but because their daily lifestyle keeps their joints open and healthy. When you begin to understand this, you start to see that the squat is not a gym exercise. It is a basic human resting position that we slowly lost because modern life replaced natural movement with furniture. When you spend a few minutes each day sitting in a deep squat, you start to realize something very important. Your body has been missing this movement. Your hips feel tight, not because they are weak, but because they were never asked to open fully. Your ankles feel stiff, not because they are damaged, but because they rarely travel through their natural range. When you squat deeply and hold that position, your body begins to return to the ability it always had. You start rebuilding the natural mechanics of your hips and ankles without needing special equipment or complicated routines. You simply allow your body to sit in a position that is completely natural for it. This is why many people feel a huge difference in mobility just from adding a few minutes of deep squatting into their day. Another powerful benefit of squatting daily is how it supports your spine. Millions of people chase spine traction devices, inversion tables, and fancy therapies to decompress their back. But the truth is that your spine was created to adapt to load when your body moves naturally. When you drop into a deep squat and let gravity work through your body, your spine gently lengthens from top to bottom. Your lower back softens, the sacrum opens, and your upper body naturally relaxes. This simple movement is like a daily cleansing ritual for your spine. No equipment required, just your own body weight and gravity working together. When you do this regularly, your spine starts to feel lighter, more flexible, and more alive. Another thing I always tell my clients is that true strength is not just about lifting heavy weights. It is about being strong across your full range of motion. When you only train in comfortable positions, like doing half squats or exercises that never challenge the joints deeply, your body becomes strong, but only in a small part of its potential. And here is the problem with that. Life doesn't happen in perfect ranges. One wrong step, one awkward movement, one sudden twist, and your body may not have the strength to protect you. When you practice deep squats, you train your joints to be strong where most people are weak. You train your knees to glide forward safely, your hips to rotate smoothly, and your ankles to support you even in challenging positions. This kind of strength builds confidence and resilience. It prepares your body for real life, not just the gym. Now here is something many people never expect to hear. Squatting improves digestion and elimination. Most people don't realize that the human body is designed to eliminate waste while in a squatting position. That position straightens the rectum, relaxes the pelvic muscles, and allows the body to release waste without straining. Babies instinctively do it. Many cultures still use squat toilets for this exact reason. When you spend more time in a deep squat, your digestive system begins to function more naturally, and many people notice smoother digestion, less bloating, and easier elimination. It is one of those surprising benefits that people don't talk about enough, but once you experience it, you understand how powerful this simple movement can be. Squatting also helps activate your deep core muscles in a way that planks and crunches sometimes fail to do. When you drop into a squat and breathe deeply, your diaphragm lowers, your pelvic floor engages, and your entire inner core system works together. This strengthens the muscles that protect your spine and improve your stability. You are not just training the muscles you can see. You are reinforcing the ones that keep your posture strong and your movements controlled. This is why people who squat regularly often find that they stand taller, move more smoothly, and feel more balanced throughout the day. When we talk about functional strength, Squats are one of the best movements you can practice. Gym strength is one thing, but real-world strength is something else entirely. Can you bend down to pick up something heavy without hurting your back? Can you jump, land, and move confidently? Can you stay stable when your body is under pressure? Squatting every day trains all of these abilities because it teaches your muscles, joints, and nervous system to work together. It teaches your feet to grip the ground, your core to stabilize you, and your legs to generate controlled power. When you improve your squat, you improve almost every movement you do in life. Another thing I want to share, especially as your coach for this moment, is that squatting can change the way you rest. Modern rest is passive. We collapse into soft chairs or couches, and our muscles switch off. But this kind of rest doesn't truly restore your body. In fact, it sometimes makes you feel more tired. Active rest, like sitting in a deep squat, keeps your body awake and engaged while still giving your joints a break from standing. It reconnects you to your breath and posture. It grounds your nervous system. It sharpens your awareness. This is why monks in some traditions meditate while squatting. It is not only cultural, it is physiological. Squatting keeps you present while allowing your body to reset. The squat is also one of the best tools for understanding your own movement health. If your ankles are tight, the squat shows it immediately. If your knees collapse inward, the squat reveals it. If your back rounds because your hips don't move well, the squat exposes it. You don't need a complicated assessment or a long conversation with a specialist to get a sense of where your body needs attention. Just film yourself squatting barefoot for 1 minute and you will see the story of your mobility right in front of you. Every coach I know uses the squat as a diagnostic tool because it is simple and incredibly honest. Finally, squatting daily becomes more than a habit. It becomes a small daily ritual that connects you with your body. When you take a moment to sit in a deep squat, away from your phone, away from distractions, away from the rush of the day, you begin to notice yourself in a deeper way. You feel your breath move, your muscles activate, your joints soften, and your mind become more centered. It teaches discipline without pressure and awareness without stress. It becomes a practice that helps you understand your body and take care of it in a simple, natural way. And when you do this consistently, you don't just become stronger or more flexible. You become more connected to yourself. So if you have been thinking squats are only for leg day, I want you to see them differently from now on. Squatting every day is not about building big legs or lifting heavy weights. It is about maintaining your body in the way nature intended. It is about restoring your mobility, supporting your joints, strengthening your inner core, improving digestion, enhancing balance, and reconnecting with your natural movement patterns. It is about aging gracefully, moving freely, and feeling powerful in your own skin. And the best part is that anyone can start. You don't need equipment, you don't need a gym, and you don't need to be an athlete. You just need a few minutes, your own body weight, and the willingness to reconnect with a movement that humans have done for thousands of years. If you make squatting a small part of your daily routine, your body will thank you in ways you can feel, see, and appreciate. This is more than a workout. It is human maintenance, and it is one of the simplest practices you can use to rebuild your body from the ground up.